Hey, what's up, my friend? Keala here, and in this video, I'm going to answer one of the most common questions I get, which is basically, Keala, what is the best type of an affiliate business for somebody who's a total beginner, right? And so I'm going to break it down for you here in a bit. The exact same answer that I share with my community to our clients, and it's based on just very simple grade school mathematics. And I like to use math to explain things because I had a friend once who said, and I think this is very smart, said, math is a universal language that never lies. So we're just going to use some very simple mathematics to justify why it is that this is my opinion as to where a total beginner should start if they're in the affiliate marketing world. And ultimately, what we're going to be talking about is what we call high ticket, right? So high ticket, promoting high ticket offers. So let's say that on this side, we have offer A. This is a $100 offer, 50% commission. In other words, this pays $50 every time we generate a $100 sale. Let's say on this side we have a $1,000 offer, also pays a 50% commission. So in other words, on this side I make $500 per sale. Okay, so this is offer B, we'll say. So here's offer A and offer B. So one of the things that I'm going to assume at first when I'm looking at an offer is, I'm just going to assume a 1% conversion rate, because even somebody who's not necessarily the best in the world at marketing can get a 1% conversion rate. Sure, people can do worse than that, and I have seen worse than that, and even in fact, I've done worse than that right out of the gate. But 1% is just kind of like a standard that I look for. Like, in other words, meaning out of every 100 leads that I generate online, one of them is going to buy. To give you some perspective on that, right now we have a brand new funnel. As I'm shooting this, I have a brand new funnel that's just not even quite, just maybe a couple of months old, and it sells to a $1,000 product, and it's converting at 2.6%, and we haven't even done any split testing yet. So we're just now starting the split testing process. By the time you even see this video, most likely, we'll probably have gotten that up over 3% to a $1,000 offer, meaning 3 out of every 100 leads we generate buys for $1,000. So 1% is kind of just a safe bet, right? So I start there, 1%, so we'll say 1% conversion, okay? Now here's the other thing is, as a beginner, if I'm getting started, I want to at least make $2 for every dollar that I put in. I want to double my money on my campaign, right? Because remember, as an affiliate, we're just sending traffic to an offer. We pay for ads. Those people click on those ads, they go over to an offer, they fill out a form or they buy something or whatever happens, and we get paid for that. So there's a cost to advertising, and then there's the money that we make in exchange for whatever action that person took, typically buying something or at the very minimum filling out some sort of a lead generation form. So I've had campaigns where I put in $1 and make 10, I put in $1 and make 20, put in $1 and make 30 back. But if we're thinking about just the beginner, they should be really stoked with just getting $2 back for every dollar in, right? So they're doubling their money. And if you get really, really good at copywriting, really good at emailing your list, really good at advertising, split testing, creating awesome ad creatives, digging into the data and adjusting based on that data in your ads, and get great at media buying, of course you can do better. But if we just assumed that we want to get $2 back for every dollar that we put in, then that means that on this offer, the most that I can pay as a CPA stands for cost per acquisition, so the cost of acquiring a customer, the most that I can pay is $25, right? Because I make 50 back. So I spend every $25 in advertising, I'm going to generate one customer or whatever, and I'm going to get paid $50. On this side, it's $250. Right? So if I want to make 2 to 1, for every $250 I spend in ads, I want to earn one $500 commission. So if we assume a 1% conversion rate, then we're saying that for every 100 leads, we're going to get one sale, potentially. So on this side, we want to figure out how much can I pay per lead. So let's say $25 divided by 100 leads to get that sale equals basically 25 cents. And on this side, we'll say $250 divided by 100 leads equals $2.50 per lead, right? So per lead. So if you're a brand new advertiser, brand new to the game of affiliate marketing, brand new to media buying, brand new to doing the audience research, brand new to ad creatives, brand new to copywriting, which do you think it's easier to get? 25-cent leads or $2.50 leads? Okay? A lot of times we have a hard time understanding that question because they've never actually played the game before, but I can assure you it is easier to get $2.50 leads than it is to get 25-cent leads. Right? Now, is it impossible to get 25-cent leads? No, but the cost of advertising has gone up considerably over the years. It's not that long ago, a few years back, I could get 15-cent, 18-cent, 20-cent leads on Facebook as an example. I don't do that anymore, right? But it is still relatively realistic to think that with a decent ad budget, you can get leads for $2.50 as a total beginner. In fact, we have people in our community that have done that and better right out of the gate. So if you're generating $2.50 leads, because let me back up for a moment, because the cost of a lead will depend greatly on your audience targeting. It will depend on your ad creative, the effectiveness of your ad copy, your basically media buying skills, your ability to adapt based on the data and what the data is telling you on your ads. It's a lot easier to get leads for $2.50 than to get them for as little as 25 cents. This is expert level lead generation cost. This is good. It's not the best in the world, but it's not horrible. People generate leads for more than that too if they're not necessarily as good. But that's definitely more of a realistic goal for a beginner. In these two scenarios though, this person spends 25 cents a lead, generates 100 leads, gets paid $50. This person spends $2.50 a lead, generates 100 leads, gets a sale, makes $500. They're both getting the same rate of return, $2 in exchange for every dollar that they put in, but the amount of energy it's going to take to generate leads at this price versus this price is a world of difference. And you're much more likely as a beginner to be able to acquire leads for this cost, which means that this scenario is much more likely for a beginner. Now here's what happens is people say, well, Keala, isn't it harder to sell a $1,000 product than a $100 product online? Yes and no. So yes, it's a little bit more difficult, I would agree, but it's not proportionately more difficult, meaning that $1,000 is 10 times what $100 is, but it's not 10 times harder to sell than the $100 is, right? In fact, it's probably not even 5 times harder to sell. Not that long ago, we had a funnel that generated a $100 customer on the front. So I'm just giving you a look into our business. You know, we had a funnel that generated $100, like sold a product for $100, and the conversion rate there was just under 10% from lead to front end sale. And that was that funnel was dialed in for months, years even. And we were just under 10%. I want to say at 9 point something percent, okay? So we'll put that here. So it was 9 point something percent, okay? This one is brand new. So we have a new funnel now that is selling a $1,000 product on the front. It's completely brand new. We've barely started any split testing at all, and it's already doing 2.6% conversion. And like I said, we'll probably get it up over 3%, my experience tells me, within the next 30 days or so from the time that I'm shooting this video. So in other words, if conversion here, just to keep the numbers simple, if conversion to a $100 product was 9% and conversion to a $1,000 product is 3%, then it's only 3 times harder, right, to sell the $1,000 product than it is to sell the $100 product, because this is a third of the conversions, right? So on this side, we're selling 3 times more of them for, but now on this side, we're selling 66% less. So we're selling a third, generating a third of the conversions, but at 10 times the revenue, 10 times the cost. So we would rather work 3 times as hard to generate 10 times as much money than on this side where, you know, yeah, I don't necessarily have to work as hard to get the sale, but statistically I'm making less money per lead that I generate into this funnel. You get that? Because consider 9% means that for every 100 leads, and just some simple math, for every 100 leads in this example at 9% conversion rate, so for every 100 leads we made $900. Okay? On this side, for every 100 leads, okay, we're making 3 sales, but 3 of those sales is worth $3,000. Do the math. Right? Yes, conversions are less here, but there's more revenue coming out of that funnel than there was here. Every lead here is basically worth $9. Every lead here is worth $30. Yeah? So is it harder? Based on the math, it's a bit harder, but it's not proportionately harder. So therefore, in the long run, the person who is selling the high ticket item is going to liquidate their ad spend faster. Yes, they're going to pay more per customer, but they're going to generate more per customer and per lead, and they can afford a higher lead cost in their online advertising, which is easier to get to as a beginner. So that's why we always suggest that people find high ticket offers for them to promote as beginners. Now, does that mean that my answer is the right answer? No, not necessarily. It is still a matter of opinion. And yes, I'm backing it up with math and data. But there are lots of other people out there in the world who are going to disagree with me, and I'm not necessarily saying that they're wrong, and I'm not necessarily saying that I'm right. This is just what my experience tells me. When I finally started to promote high ticket offers, I finally started having success as an affiliate marketer, right? When I was trying to promote low ticket stuff, struggled, nothing worked. I could not generate leads cheap enough. I think that I could have gotten there over time, just like there are people out there who are making a killing selling $100 products and $50 products. I could have probably gotten there over time. It would have probably taken me longer, right, to dial in my skills than it did to get to profit with a higher ticket offer. So we normally suggest high ticket. Now, to find a good, ethical, high ticket program that you can promote as a beginner affiliate can be a bit difficult. We do allow all of our clients, people who come through the world of my primary business, which is Full Stack Marketer, they are granted affiliate access and they can earn commissions of $500 all the way up to $3,000 promoting our products as Full Stack Marketers. So we do have our own available, but I'm not saying that it's the only one. You can go out there, you can do the research, you can find other ones that are out there that you can promote in the dating space, the health and wellness space, relationship advice, coaching, business, all sorts of things that you can find, the financial sector. There's all sorts of offers out there that are $1,000 plus and more, and you can earn a decent commission promoting those offers as well. So I'm not going to say that ours is the only one, but I know that ours is one of what I would say the ones that are built with the most integrity, because we actually do care about our customers. We spend a lot of time and money focus on our customer experience and focus on helping our customers actually get the outcome that they came through the front door looking for. So with all that said, hopefully that answers this question. My answer is simply this. If you're a brand new beginner, I would suggest that you find something high ticket to promote. That's the simple answer, right? And so remember to like or comment on this video, subscribe. When you click subscribe, turn on notifications so you can get other videos that I upload with free, valuable content for you. And if you want, I'm sure there's a link somewhere around here where you can go and you can download a PDF. You can attend a webinar where I show you exactly how it is that I went from working in a coffee shop for minimum wage to now having generated multiple 8 figures online. I show you the entire process. You can become a client of Full Stack Marketer, and you'll have the ability to sell high ticket offers where we do a lot of the heavy lifting for you. We build a ton of the funnel and we give you a lot of the marketing assets, and you just go out there and place some ads and generate some revenue. So hopefully that's all of value to you and you appreciate all that. So again, click the subscribe button, make sure you get all the other content that I'm uploading to this page on a weekly basis, and somewhere around here in the description you'll probably find a link where you can learn more about becoming a full stack marketer client by downloading a PDF and registering for a 2-hour training. I look forward to seeing you in the future. I look forward to seeing you in another video, and I look forward to potentially even working with you someday, my friend. Take care.